Still on that. Fine.
Ah, goodness.
A lot of calls.
All right, I'm about to.
Do you know who I am? I'm polite.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue, drill green.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete to open things up.
We'll have to see what kind of Russell's defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Yellow, 20, smash, red. Dog red. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh my gosh.
Wide open receiver complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. And they'll run with a former LSU Tiger. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Opposite, green. Let's go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass pass completes to Palmer.
That's the urgency you need.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Cycle. 33, yellow.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this.
What the fuck is going on, dog?
He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there.
I played up over top.
Yards. And the Rams are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
This shit is dumb. Like,
following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw.
touchdown.
Downfield and caught by Thornton. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tyquan Thornton, 72.
I ain't gonna lie, I looked up a cover for you.
And the
That shit was
Cardinals
so
are
good.
able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to
I just want to see if it worked.
in the middle of the
Should
field.
work immediately.
That's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job.
Well, he
with it there.
kills me with it.
Good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a
Bro, like, I'm sending everybody.
because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
I believe it too.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it?
Yeah.
That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Uh-huh.
Red 38.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to do this himself. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than trying
What
to...
like, I don't get it. Oh, shit.
What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
When I play over top, it's kind of just, it confuses me a little bit.
On first down, it's Benson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
7-7, our score after 1. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Got it. Ready? Set.
They run over center with
What the fuck?
Benson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 15 Pioneer. 60 backward, 60 backward. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here.
See, like what coverage is that?
And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Red.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now
What am I supposed to do? This is the most perfect blocking in life.
Touchdown, LA! A big play there. 73 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
What am I supposed to do about people just getting blocked up?
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
2nd and 7. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep
It's like pressure. You can
He's
run
just going
play
to get
through.
rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
I can't get any block.
He's gonna lose
Can't get any
yardage
block.
here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play.
Bro, it was
And
cover
that'll
4.
Bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line.
It was cover 4.
Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here
Running.
with a 1st and 10.
Running.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles.
Or down linemen, have them slanting to the strong side every single time.
What
am I supposed to do?
Now with a shorter
Huh?
field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up.
I go where the opposite side of where he's supposed to be at. So, you see how,
Right back to him on 1st down.
what am I supposed to do about that?
125 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of his divisional round matchup.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further
This is the
you
one
go
time he's
along.
going to pass the
So
ball.
if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Gosh,
He's going to find his running back. It's
we're supposed to be playing man. I don't know what the other two people are doing
Zone
on the other side of the field.
Rams. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And it was late. God.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
He's playing. Oh, watch. It's going to be cover 4.
Bring this one back to the 29.
And the thing is, I'm setting that play up for it to be cover 4. He's not. Why he's...
In the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first.
Right now, I'm playing it through. He's going to play
I think in this case, he should try to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Slide 50, green. Drill green. Set,
They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One time I had to answer for it.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
Looking to throw. That's taken in by Palmer. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. White, white. Blaster, 6. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
They'll set up a throw.
And then, of course,
He'll try to do
this is what happens when I have all the right cover.
The decision to go and picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you're
All right. What else am I supposed to do?
This one in for a Rams touchdown.
What am I supposed to do? I blitz right where the dude is.
Playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
All right. I'm just going to play my game.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone.
I'm trying to play cover. Like, literally, was just cover 4. Cover 4 beat every play.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation.
Yeah, of course, he just gets off.
Three-score deficit waiting for them.
Cover 4. Exactly. I'm not understanding. For me, I'm not getting it because I know it's cover 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the run, let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have
I knew it
a
was.
flag down.
You listening?
Let's check in with our referee.
I'm about to play it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
What the fuck is going on? Like, yo, you.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up
We're going to take our time. We're going to take our time. No rush. No
fans
rush.
here don't seem too happy.
Like, there's no way you automatically just get the, like, you automatically instant shed.
Target out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
No, it's just like I did the exact same play, but like I'm wondering how like instant shit.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we can talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
2nd and 6. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dive up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Like, I'm not like, for me, I'm not understanding.
Sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man here is Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Blitz. 7 Pirates. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 60 Buffalo. 79 Broncos. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Dragon 60. 18, trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19.
can't even get a play off. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Comeback team, comeback team. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at the 36-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 145 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ready? Hut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them are the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They're going to look to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Second and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
On third down, here's Benson. That'll make it fourth down after the loss of 1.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And they hit him as he throws.
Yeah, like nigga.
Incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 173 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Come on, set. 52, ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Here's second and 8. Open man, it's Palmer. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Trey Palmer, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams are moving closer to a date now, the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Harrison. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's got it. They bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in a drive in the final quarter.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Julian Love picks it. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout. But you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
50, green. Hut, hut.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
Claws red. Let's go now. Red, 30X plastic, 6. Steel, black. Hut, hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Left sideline of dime, and it looks like he's got it. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got Harrison left side complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. He'll try to pick it up himself. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Rams come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Glendale.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I faith. I don't want to go to war. You don't want to give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody sees. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Take care of my kids, take care of my
even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve is. It's me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the